Hey guys, it's Sarah from the Hunts Exotics Foundation, and today we are going to talk about our wallabies. So if you look around me, this is Miss Sydney. She's our adult Bennett's wallaby, and this is Brizzy, our Joey Bennett's wallaby. And they're going to fight in front of you. Ladies, be nice, please. So these are Bennett's wallabies, and Bennett's wallabies are naturally in Eastern Australia, and they are now invasive in several countries, including New Zealand. Ladies, be nice. Sorry, as you can tell, they get a little pushy, just like adults, right? Sometimes they fight it out a little bit. So this is Sydney right here, and right now she says, "Mom, give me scratchies." So Sydney is a full-size Bennett's wallaby. I'm going to stand up so you can see how tall she is. She's not going to get any taller, and she's just above my knee. I'm not going in here. Let go. All right, so let's talk about them. Are wallabies the same thing as kangaroos? No, they're not. A wallaby is a totally different animal. They're in the same family, but they're not the same animal. A wallaby is not a baby kangaroo. Brizzy's running past you. So what do they eat? Wallabies eat a lot of grasses. They eat lemongrass, they eat bamboo, they eat everbearing mulberry, not the fruit, just the leaves. They really don't enjoy any produce. They're very social animals, as you can see. Sydney's been with us since she was about 3 months old, and baby Brizzy has been with us since she was 2.5 months old, and now she's about 5.5 months old. Baby Brizzy also gets bottles, and in a second part of this video, I'm gonna add in the bottles that Brizzy has and the milk that we make her. It's called Wambaroo. They also get access to soft hay. So that's like an orchard hay or a Timothy hay. They don't eat any alfalfa, and our wallabies don't really enjoy eating produce at all. Let's talk about their habitat. So in Australia, in the wild, they eat, okay, you can be done. In Australia, they like to they like to be in the woods. They like to be in big open areas. They don't really go near the water for obvious reasons, but they do enjoy getting in the water to stay cool. So in a minute, I'll go to a different clip, and I'll show you that here at the foundation, we have little pools that we set for them. And during the day, in the summer, when it's hot like this, you can find them in their pools playing. Now, when you look at the body of a wallaby, it does look a lot like a kangaroo. They have a very, very, very long tail, and it's flat on the bottom, and they sort of use it when they're running. They have little short arms, and if you notice, Sydney's little short arms are a little wet right now because that is the way that wallabies cool themselves when the weather's hot. So they either lick their arms or they dip their arms in water, and they hold their arms out, and the water evaporates off their arms, and it cools their bodies. So they're from Australia, so they're obviously very okay with hot weather. They have nice little ears right here, and they can hear predators coming. And if Sydney will let me turn her, I'm going to show you her pouch. Now she says, "Ma'am, that is private." She has nice eyes and beautiful eyelashes. Her pouch is right here. We do practice where I will touch her pouch, so that down the road, if I need to be able to touch her pouch to check on a Joey, I can do so. Their feet are long, and in a few minutes, I'm gonna scoop up Brizzy so that you can get an up close and personal look at a wallaby's feet. They're very, very interesting. And people will ask me, "Miss Sarah, do you guys cut their nails?" We don't cut their nails. We try to let them live as natural as they can. In our enclosure, we can pan up a little so you can show the top. Our enclosure still has a screen top, and that is specifically so that we can't have predators in here messing with them. When they're little, they can be picked off by large birds. We do not allow any cats anywhere near or around our wallaby enclosure. Right now, they have some roommates that are tortoises, but they won't be in here for much longer. And I'm gonna go ahead and stop here so that I can add a close-up video of Brizzy the baby. Hey guys, we're back with Brizzy the baby wallaby. Remember, she's about 5.5, 6 months old now. And what we're gonna get close up is so that you can see their really unique feet. So they have 3 toes, and one of them is split. So she's a little tiny nail, a really big sharp nail than a normal nail. And then this is her cute little hands. You notice those are very sharp nails. You don't want to catch a scratch. And Brizzy's tail is longer than her body, you see? And when Brizzy gets defensive, she will obviously, as you saw at the start of the video, she slapped the snot out of her sister as her sister started trouble with her. Now, the pouch that she's in right now, you're easy. This is Brizzy's Joey pouch. Since she's a little bit of a baby still, she's not ready to go in yet. You don't have to go in yet, baby. This is how we carry her. This is the safest way to carry her. They don't really like to be carried in open arms. It makes them feel very unsafe because if she was still in her mom's pouch, she would just hang in there comfortably and she could move around however she wants. So this is part 2, and the last little bit that I'm going to film when we get inside is going to be to show you Brizzy's formula and also what their Wallaby chow looks like. And that's the other thing I didn't talk about. I got interrupted by the girl fight over here. Wallabies eat a food called Missouri macropod diet, and it's something we special order, and it looks just like dog food, and I'm going to show that to you, but it is formulated just for wallabies and kangaroos. So if you have any questions about our wallabies, please feel free to ask. I will be glad to answer any questions. We want you to know. So now you know about wallabies. If you are watching our video, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you're on social media, find us on YouTube and give us a follow so you can see our full-length videos. As always, stay wild. All right, guys, and these are the pools that we use. These are actually smaller concrete tubs that you purchase at Lowe's or Home Depot. And you notice each one of the girls have their own because we only had one. They were fighting about it. The water does stay pretty dirty because we clean it several times a day, but they're obviously running around in the dirt. So that is how they stay cool during the day. All right, guys, this is the last little bit of that Wallaby video. So here we are, we're inside. I just wanted to show you what their food looks like. So this is Missouri macropod diet, and it is basically like a dog food, but it's specifically for kangaroos and wallabies. The other thing that I have right here is Miss Brizzy's bottle. This is her bottle, and this is the top to her bottle. It's very unique, right? So when we make her bottle, this water is hot, is warm, not hot. I pour it in here. This is the milk. It's called Wambaroo. Wanna look? And it's specifically for kangaroos and wallabies. This is what we did with both of our Wallaby girls. This is the exact brand. We keep this bag in the fridge so that it doesn't get gross. So now that I have it, let me stop for a second so I can grab a fork. Got my fork. I have one of those little blender things, but it was really a lot more trouble than just using a fork and being done with it. There's another brand of Wallaby milk out there from Fox Valley. I just have never used it, and I'm a big fan of Wambaroo, so that's what we use. Kind of like if it's not broke, don't fix it. And then I'm going to pour it in. Once I have it all in, I put my thumb on it, and I shake it to make sure there's no chunks in it, and it all stays blended. And you take the top, and you pull this over, and that's how Brizzy gets her bottle.